Welcome to Code with Steven. Now we want to talk about flex basis. Okay, what is the duty of flex basis? Flex basis actually sets the initial size of a flex item. Before now, if you're working with flex, you want to create a size, they will tell you use the width and height. Okay, or the flex basis represent the width. Okay, represent the width. So you can make a flex basis of say 100% or 100 pixels. That is the width you're talking about. So in Flexbox, instead of writing width, you can use flex basis to represent the width. And if, for example, you have a width and you also have a flex basis, I tell you CSS will override your width and make use of the flex basis width. Okay, so that is a work of flex basis, and this can actually set this up in pesos, in percentages, or in relative units. And the default value for flex basis is auto. Okay, the default value is auto. So let's go ahead and do some work to prove this. We are still in our own. We still have a lot of space now. Let's say, for example, we come over to our index.html. I want to put the flex.css. Want to put the flex basis. So I can come over to say that same number 2 or number. Look, let me use number 3 now. I've used 2 a lot. I come to number 3 and I put the flex basis. Okay, flex basis. And let's say if you make it auto, let's make it auto first. Remember, auto is the default value, so nothing will happen. Control S, it remains the same. Auto, nothing happens. You look at 3 is here, nothing happens. Now let's make it 100%, 100 pieces as well. 100 pieces. Control S for save. What did you see? See number 3. It has increased by 100. The width has increased by what? 100. Compared to number 4, compared to number 5, compared to every other number, it has increased. So that is how it increased. We can also come over to number 2, and let's say we make our number 2 flex basis. Say flex basis, flex basis. Let's say we want it to increase by, sorry, flex basis. Okay, say let's increase by same 150% or 150 pieces. Control S for save. What did you see? You see that item 2 has increased more than item 3, and they've occupied the whole space by 150 pieces. So, and note one thing, even though the item the width has increased, where the item lies still remain like that. Because remember, I will give me a flex basis, a flex rank of 6. So even if it's increasing, all these sides are just empty, nothing is here, right? Apart from there's a lot of write-up maybe to cover it. So that is how flex basis works. Okay, you can also give a flex basis to at the parent or at all the item at once. Let's remove all of this and go there just the way, if you remember, we do when we are talking about flex grow. Okay, you can also do the same thing on flex basis. So let's clear everything and give all of them a width. That's what I mean by flex basis. So let's say I come over to flex.item, which covers all of them, and I give me flex basis. Okay, let's say flex basis of say 100%, for instance. Okay, 100 pixels, and Control S for save. This will happen. So all of them will have that width of 100 pieces. All of them, they will share it together. So this is what flex basis is all about. And I want to put in the last class here, which is flex. Like I told you before now, flex is just a kind of shorthand for flex basis, flex shrink, and flex grow. Okay, so for example, if you want to turn on flex or display flex, I told you before now that it means once you display flex, CSS on its own will give a flex basis of auto, which is the default, flex shrink of 1, which is the default, and flex grow of 0. So that is how it works. So the shorthand is what? Flex. That's why when you turn on display flex, you find out that everything will work like this. So the working like this means that the flex grow is not growing anywhere because it's 0. While if you want to reduce it, the reduction can only be by 1, not minus, by 1. Why the auto means that it should be a relation of all the total width, so there will not be conflict. Okay, so flex is the shorthand of flex basis, flex shrink, and flex grow. You can do that to your own and prove it and say that truly speaking it works. So see in our next class as we move on to the another item under the child flexbox. See you there. Bye.